As a kid, I mean, I love music. I love dancing. I remember there was a guy in the township in the Eastern Cape, in Tata, when he bought a new album, a cassette, he would send for someone to come call me because I love dancing. So if he has a new album, basically he goes buys and then he knows he's gonna send for me to come dance to this album, and that was it.
Nkosinathi Maphumulo was born on 11 March 1976 in Durban and grew up surrounded by music, particularly influenced by his uncle's extensive reggae collection. At the age of 12, after his parents' divorce, he moved with his mother to the poor township of Umtata, Eastern Cape.
There's Mr. Mandela, Mr. Nelson Mandela, a free man taking his first steps into a new South Africa.
2 years later, on the day of Nelson Mandela's release from Robben Island, Nkosinathi lost the use of his left arm when he was one of dozens of people run down by a taxi driver in a politically motivated attack. Throwing himself into music even harder than before, he eventually went back to Durban to study music theory at Natal Tech, majoring in jazz. He dropped out before the completion of his course though, and he and two friends, Tandokwazi Dimas Kosana and Mngobi Shota Mdabe, became backing singers for acclaimed folks blues guitarist Madala Kunene before going to form the soul pop trio Shana. At the same time, he continued learning about electronic music production, and in 2003 was accepted into the Red Bull Music Academy, jump-starting his career. His first big break was when his song Happiness was featured on DJ's at Work album. In 2005, Black Coffee launched his career with a remix of Hugh Masekela's 1972 hit Stimela. Later that year, he released his self-titled debut album and created his record company Solistic Music. The album sampled songs of notable South African artists like Thandiswa Mazwai, Hugh Masekela, and featured Dosi Mhlongo amongst others. He was well received in the country and was quickly lauded as a rising star. His album Black Coffee was created using very basic music making software and was recorded in his bedroom. He said that he doesn't know how to explain the production stages of his album because all he did was put down the basic ideas that he had and didn't even use MIDI controllers. Everything was played with a computer mouse. By mid-2007, Black Coffee had become recognized in the South African DJ scene with tribal vocal-laced beats. In the same year, he released his second studio album titled Have Another One, which featured Wathula Nje, a remix of Victor Ntoni's 2004 jazz ballad Theta. Wathula Nje was later released in Europe together with Even Though, featuring Bantu Soul, through the European label Real Tone Record on vinyl and on digital. The 12-track album featured the likes of Sipokazi, Busi Mhlongo, and Kwaito sensation El Vovo. It also debuted a then 17-year-old high school producer from Eshowe, KwaZulu-Natal, Khulo the Song, who became the second artist to be signed under Solistic Music. Black Coffee discovered and collaborated with Khulo the Song on an Afro-electronic dub titled 100 Zulu Warriors. During this period, Black Coffee performed at the Red Bull Music Academy Lounge at the Sona Festival in Barcelona, alongside recognized DJs such as Little Louis Wenger, Alex Alvarez, Frank Roger, Charles Webster, DJ Spina, and Ocean Lade. In 2009, Black Coffee released his third album, Homebrewed, featuring Ringo Matlingozi, Zonke, Hugh Masekela, Zakes Bantwini, and others. Between 2009 and 2010, new releases from Khulo the Song, Tumelo, and Zakes Bantwini achieved gold and platinum sales. In 2010, Black Coffee attained a Guinness World Record for longest ever DJ set when he played for 60 hours non-stop at Maponya Mall, Soweto. He also won 2 awards in the categories of Best Male Urban Dance Album and Best Male Artist in the 2010 South African Music Awards. In 2011, Africa Rising was launched at Moses Mabhida Stadium in Durban, It included a live band and 24-piece orchestra in front of an audience of about 8,000 people and was filmed for the Africa Rising DVD. That year saw 4 other releases including Kulo the songs Elevation, Sigh and Rivertones, Here and Now, Bodhisattvas, Invocation and the label's Solistic Music Cuts. In 2012, the African Rising DVD and triple CD sold double platinum in a space of a month. Black Coffee featured different artists on the album, such as Boosie and soulful musician Toshi Tukolo on the song Booyah. In 2013, he performed internationally at locations such as Southport Weekender, Panorama Bar, Zero Loco and Boiler Room. He also participated in music conferences like ADE and RBMA in Johannesburg. That same year, he was involved in notable collaborations with music group Mikasa and house duo Black Motion. He also became one of the key speakers on his friend Vusi Tembakwayo's tour. In South Africa, he was featured in November 2013 in the Destiny Man edition of Destiny. He began his first world tour in January 2015 at Zero Loco, Mexico, and it ended in August 2015 at Zero Loco at DC-10. That same year, he released his 5th album, Pieces of Me. Pieces of Me was released in the second week of September, and which was certified platinum a month after release by RISA. It received criticism for its cover and title bearing a similarity to that of the 2011 album Pieces of Me by US singer Ledisi. Musically, the album was widely positively received, with some music critics saying that it was among the best music of the year. It went platinum in South Africa in October. On this album, he collaborated with Azola, Portia Monique, Ribertone, Nakane Tore, Mondli Ngobo, Kensi Nak Music and Lungi Naidu. In 2016, he performed at Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival and Ultra Music Festival. At the end of the year, he was ranked 91st on Resident Advisor's Top 100 DJs list. In 2017, he contributed to the beat of the song Get It Together on Drake's album More Life, which was released in March 2017. In 2018, he released a single where he collaborated with David Guetta that was titled Drive, featuring Delilah Montagu. It was featured on Guetta's album 7. At the end of that year, he released a 7-track EP titled Music is King. In September 2019, he released La 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 with American R&B singer Asha Raymond. On February 5, 2021, Black Coffee released his 6th studio album Subconsciously.